Hey traders, wanted to do a recap of our trades this morning. This morning was a tricky day. We had another losing morning session. Yesterday we did too, so that was two losing days in a row. It hasn't happened all year actually. Um, doesn't happen very often, but I want to show you guys how I actually came back and finished up on the day on pound yen, and then made some money back on the euro. Still day trade down on the day, but really kind of closed the gap and made quite a bit back on pound yen. So it's sometimes a tough thing to do as a trader is when you get down or you take a couple stops is to keep trading. Um, Traders end up not wanting to take more losses. They take those two losing experiences into the next trade. And you just have to have an open mind and realize that even though the first couple trades go against you in the morning, doesn't has nothing to do with the outcome of the next edge, right? So it's a little bit of a psychological game when it comes to that. But just to review the euro, um, first we came in this morning and we identify this nice wall here. This is on the euro, decent wall. And then we played the cycle on the way back up. We were pretty patient here, waited for the top of the cycle, and then we sold into this rally up, thinking that we'd get um, a lower high, and this would experience more follow through. All right, we sold into this topping tail. Here, let me blow this up a little bit more. So we sold into this topping tail here. Right, experienced no follow through. Right, and then took this high out. Now on this candle, this was a pretty quick move up. So we ended up carrying this short up into pi here. And then there was a 5-minute topping tail here that we were using as to where to stop. Let me show you that on the 5-minute. So the 5-minute right here, you see this topping tail right into the pi line. So getting above that is where we stopped, took our lumps, and then actually went long. Now this is an instance where you flip and go long, and we knew that the market might fail up here because there was several prior highs up there, if you notice on the higher time frames, all these highs up here. So we knew it might be tough for the market to get above there, but that said also, if you did break through, you would have had a nice short covering rally and probably people jumping on board looking for a breakout. That would have been a nice move. And you never know what's going to happen. But the key is that when you flip and go long, to realize that this can pull back. And now this is where you had to have some patience on this next move, the secondary move on the euro. So after you flip go long, you get a pullback back towards the 30. And this was trouble, that the fact that it didn't hold and make a higher low here. But I sat through it because the 15-minute cycle was low. And then once this crossed back up, I got more aggressive here. And then we made money on the way back up. I put that all in real-time alerts. You can see that here on the 15-minute chart. All right, 15-minute cycle crossed back here. That was a signal to get aggressively long. If you're too aggressive when you flip, you can't sit through this pullback. So anyway, that was a euro trade. Pretty choppy this morning. Not easy moves. Anytime you get 100% retrace, that's always the toughest move to trade because this is so bearish. 100% retrace, those moves are tough. Alright, and then over here on pound yen, what did we do? I'm trying to remember. Pound yen, we came in, we identify the downtrend here, right? And then we were waiting on this 15-minute cycle. This is a 30-minute cycle, but very similar concept. We were waiting on the swing line to come up, and then right here, this candle actually looked bearish at the time. This was pretty bearish. It looked like that. So we broke the swing line, so we added and went short there. Right, and the 15-minute cycle started to cross. And then sure enough, we traded above the high. We were happening to do a webinar at the same time this morning, which you guys can check out if you're interested. We were talking about selecting the right kind of broker, Forex broker. And then getting above this high, so that's it. We didn't fail at the bands, time to stop, and then flip and go long. Went long, traded to a new high, took a little bit of profit, and then I said at that point, as soon as we went through here and the bands started to turn up on the 15-minute, I'll show you on the 15-minute, this was your opportunity just to notice that the trend is changing. And I said that that next pullback is buyable, so there was two of them. There was the initial minor pullback here that I bought, took a little bit of profit, but this was really the 15-minute cycle bottom that you wanted to get more aggressive on right here. So I got long a couple, I don't know, much bigger. Here I was maybe long 500,000 at most. Here was long 2 to 3 million. And then you see we got the follow through. So it's just learning to see when the trend changes and knowing that, all right, after this move up, the next pullback is buyable, and then boom. Took profit all the way into the new highs. And here's what that looked like. So this is pound yen. This is a 15-minute chart. So here's the initial shorts. Never got the follow through. I was actually bidding below the market. We were bidding as a team. Went to new highs. Shorted a little bit more. Wasn't working. Stopped. Went long. Actually, this is right here. Stopped. Went long, sold into the high, bought the pullback, took some profit, bought the pullback heavy here, and then boom, taking profit and coming out of that. The tiny piece still on. And euro, here was the euro, again pretty choppy. So shorting that initial move up, shorted more on that spike up, and then never got the 5-minute never broke. Right here. Took out that topping tail, I went long, bought into the dip, was trying to come out of some up here, never bounced, got heavier into the low, the 15-minute, and then this is just taking profit the rest of the move up. Anyway, so if you guys are new, you can check us out. This is our real-time alerts chat room. So it's free to come into our chat, join our chat room. This is my real-time alerts product. It's 99 bucks. It's all my intermediate term signals, long-term signals, day trade stuff. That's 100 bucks a month. I don't know why it just zoomed in. It looks kind of blurry now. But anyways, and then if you join our full access team, which is the group that we trade together every morning here, full access. You get the real-time alerts, but then you get all my trading course training. And then you get to be in the live room where we trade together every day. So it's constant learning, coaching, mentoring. It's the full deal. That's my team of traders. That's why I wanted to start the company, was have a global team and we trade together every day. Anyways, guys, check us out. That's jenkinsrm.com. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.